Hi there, this is Sherry again at Share Bear Cottage, and I wanted to continue a little bit on this idea of this trifold that I showed you in another video. This one I showed you, the completed trifold, and this was the one that was 3 envelopes. If you remember, I mentioned that it was a little thick with 3 envelopes, and so I wanted to do 2. So this is that one, and this one has forward and backward, and it had a whole story on it. So I'm going to go ahead, wrap this one up, but I want to show you what I've done here. I haven't quite finished, but I thought we could finish together. It's very much like this, but it's with 2 envelopes instead. So now the 2 envelopes, I showed you this one, is you have your junk mail bill enclosed. Isn't that nice? You have your junk mail, and there's one there, and there's one here. It doesn't matter if there's a window in it here or there or not. It depends on what you want to use for a window. So I probably will be using this one for a window, but this one here on this side, I will probably be covering up. We'll see when I get there. I don't know. And then I have this folded down, but when it comes down to this side, it can be, a little tuck here. So I left that there this time. So you can even put a photograph in there if you wanted to. I do have those little photograph tabs for the corners. I could use those, the clear ones that you can't see. And maybe we'll do that, and that'll be their family there. But this one that I showed you, it does have the 2 side pockets on the little doors that close. And it has a pocket here, and it had a pocket back here. But what I did was, I was making another one, and I came up with this idea. Now, this one is pretty much, halfway decorated, I'll say. We'll go that way. And this one has the flap, and I put a little pocket here and 2 little belly bands here and embellished a little bit there. This one I've put in one card, a tag over here that has a little spot there that I could put a tiny tag in. If I make a tag, I could put a tiny tag in there. But the difference between this one and this one that I just showed you is the opening, the tag, opening here and the opening here. The opening here in the back and the opening here in the front. So let me show you what I've done. Okay, I hope you understand. So this one is the envelope, the first envelope, right? The second envelope we put inside. Now this one, I glued it to the back and made it so that it has like a wallet in the back where you can put tags and pictures and paper and money and ephemera and everything in this like wallet. And then this all closes up like so. And then we'll put the little tie on it. So I thought, wow, that came out really good. So I'm going to show my friends what I did with that. Let me glue this right here before I go on. Got a little piece coming up there. All right. Sometimes you glue these things and they after they sit a little bit. This has been sitting a few days. After it sits a little bit, it spreads out in a different way or something, and the glue dries and didn't get enough glue there. Okay, so here we have this front pocket. Instead of the 2 pockets, I just put 1, and I did not put a pocket here. Did not put a pocket here. And so this one does have a pocket here, and it does have a pocket here. But what I'd like to do, and we can do it together, I'll take this out. I'd like to put like a lining in here. So I printed out some fancy schmancy pink red paper, and I thought we could go ahead, cut this out, and put some paper in there to make it look real pretty in the wallet part. And so we're just going to head and cut this out. So that's like 3 different ones I've made so far with the same idea. I don't know how far the same idea could go, but I'm going to work on it some more. I hope everybody's doing good out there. I'm doing good. I should have brought me some water in here. I get really dry when talking a lot, and I live in Hemet, California, so down here, you know, it's practically summertime. It's been 90 the last couple of days, and I think it's going to be like 88 today. And so it's been pretty warm. I don't know if folding this in half, looks like it'll be a little bit too big. So let's see how this works so far. Well, not bad. It fits in here pretty good. I think I just have to maybe mark it with a pencil and cut that part off. Got it in there pretty solid. Okay, let's just go ahead and mark this. A little tiny bit along there. And then mark this side. Probably we'll be able to do it all in one cut. Okay, let's see. Try to cut both sides together. Let's see how we do. So it looks like it goes up to here. Don't know if you can see that pencil mark. It's a little hard to see, but let's try that. I think it's pretty cool. I love that it opens up into a wallet. That's pretty awesome to me. That's pretty awesome. Let's see. I think that looks pretty good. What do you think? Maybe a tiny bit more off over here. Tiny bit more off. Right here. Just a smidge. All right. See how that one fits. What I don't want is I don't want it to show on the outside necessarily. I want it to be a surprise when they open it and they see, oh my goodness, it's got a red lining. Okay, well, let's put that in there. Let's put some glue on this and put that in there. Now, should we use this glue or should we use wet glue? I think we're going to use Fabri-Tac on the very center here on both sides. Because I don't want it to come out. Maybe I'll just use Fabri-Tac on the whole thing here. And we'll do half of this in case I need to move it around a little bit. I can get to the tops. So we'll do the middle part, this part here, that part there. Shoot, we might be able to put a pocket inside here. What do you think? Like a real wallet. Let's try this. Try to slide this in. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Slide in there, baby. Okay, let's see. Stick my hand in there. All the way to the bottom. Smooth her out. Alright. Turn it over. Smooth that part out. I hope I got it in there good enough. I don't think that's coming out for nothing. That looks pretty good in there, don't we think? We might put something over here in the sides too. But this looks like it's going to be great. Okay, now let's finish gluing this part. All right. Some of the glue looks like, you know, when it slid in, it stuck to the paper there. So we'll glue that in. Make sure it comes forward to the edge. We might be able to put some washi tape on that all the way over on both sides so that it looks real nice. We're just flying by the seat of our pants here. We don't know really what we're going to do. I think that's fun sometimes. Don't you? Oop. Okay, let's go along here and side. Okay, now let's do this side. Oh yeah. Got a little on my hand, so we know that it got up to the edge. There we go. Don't want to get the side stuck. I might even put a little bit of fabric in the side, maybe a little bit of muslin or something. Okay. I am liking the way that looks. So what I thought was, you know, we could spend a little bit more time. You know, we got that done. And we can get a picture in here. Let's see what else I got here for pictures. We got this bad guy, larceny. Here's Grandma. Grandma might work in here. Or we could put something pretty in here. Just a little card here. That just about fits right. And then we can cut out our favorite, you know, photo, portrait or something and put in there. Okay, and then we've got a little pocket here. We can punch those out. I don't have my hole puncher here with me. And on this side, what I did was I made a, here it is. I made a pocket to go here so that we could put some more tags. I printed off some more tags and some little paper here. I thought we'd put that in. Okay. This is on a cream color cardstock, about a 65 pound, and it works pretty good. I will go ahead and do the inking around the side, but I'm sure you don't want to see me ink. And then we'll cut out these 2 extra tags and place them. Then we'll figure out if we're going to use some. I can use the little hole punch on these, you know, from the crocodile that I have here. And we can use some candle wicking, cotton candle wicking for that. Sometimes I run it through the ink pad, the distressed ink pad, the cotton wicking, just to give it some color. See, a long time ago, well, I use this when I make my candles, because I make my own candles, but this cotton wicking, you know, right here, you know, I had all this left, so I thought that, you know, what better use than to make little ties. So let's use this guy right here. We'll cut some holes here. Yeah, I'll just punch a hole or 2 in here. I gotta hold it sideways so I can see where this thing is going. I never seem to get it quite straight. Let's do these 2 while we're at it. Put it on the bottom here. Actually, we can do 2 at a time because this thing is pretty heavy duty. And I never seem to get them straight anyway, so it don't matter. It don't matter. We're not aiming for perfection here. We would have bought it already done, right? Oh, right there. Oh, almost. I almost got that one right. Okay. Let's go ahead and cut some of this off. Okay. And we will. You know, I have the little holes here. Where did I put them? I have a few of these left. These are just the little holes that you dye, and I can put these on here. These are actually the exact size of the ones that you know, do the holes with a regular, just a regular hole punch. They're exactly the same size as that. This helps it make it look a little bit better. I have all different colors of these too. Okay, so there's 3. Let's put down our back side, back here, pocket, back here. Do we want it this way? I think we want it this way here. Okay. Since this is an outside pocket, I'm going to use Fabri-Tac. It's a stronger glue, even though it's just paper or cardstock. But, you know, you're going to be moving it in and out, and I want it to be nice and sturdy. So I'll just center it there, down to the bottom, best I can. Cover that here. I'll make a little cut there for a thumb hole. And we'll get her done. So then we have some of this. We don't need a big amount. Now we can put it in this way. And I cut a little bit off. Well, these scissors don't like it. I have ruined so many scissors. It's amazing to me. Okay, so that guy fits in there just perfectly. He comes up a little bit though. And on this side, I think we're going to put that picture, the family. I don't have my ink with me. Hang on, I'm going to go get my ink. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, while I was out there, I got the thing for the thumb hole. Oh, come on. So, I'm going to go ahead and make this thumb hole right here very carefully. I do have it marked. Well, I used to have it marked on the side for which was the right spot, but doesn't seem like I do right now. So I don't want it, I don't know if you can see that, but these things have a little mark on them, and that is for halfway. I don't want it completely halfway. Then you want to line it up here and here. So you get a nice center spot if you're looking for the center. This one is, oh, there, I almost glued the. Now we're going to have to put something on top of that because I messed it up. I don't think this will erase anything but glue. So we'll have to put a little picture in here. Alright, there we go. There's that. And I was thinking while I was gone, instead of having this hang up like that, hang out, that I would put a little tab like this on it, so that it just comes up a little bit, you know. Now I don't have a what they call this, a whale tail punch. So what I do is I made a template and I tried to you know, get sort of the shape without even, you know, looking at it, of a whale tail, and this is what I came up with. I mean, it's not great, but it works and it does the job, and it has a little tip here that I need to smooth out there, and so I use that a lot of times in my books. Even though I have this on here, I'm going to go ahead and put this on. Let's see, do we like the music in the front, or do we like... Oh, this one has music too. Okay, I'm going to put that in the front. Okay, let's use a little bit of this. And we'll try to center that. Leave enough up for a tab so that we can pull it out. This is just paper that I had on my desk, you know, like okay, like this sheet right here, you know. I just cut a piece off like that, made sure it had a little bit of a rough edge, put a little bit of this on like that, and glued it on. Just wanted to cover up some of the, let's glue it like that, some of the type on there. And, well, that didn't work. My glue's drying before I get it down. It really is warm outside here. And it's a little stifling because there's no breeze. But, I'm not outside, I'm in my studio, but it gets a little warm back here sometimes. Okay, so just like that, there are different kinds of coffee paper, but that's okay. That doesn't matter. And, okay, let's put it on this little one. You can also tie it with a knot after you do this. Tie it with a knot on the top. And instead of going up like this, instead of going up like that, when you tie it in a knot, it'll go this way. But these guys, I think, are for here. So let's see, how do they do? Well, they're not too bad. This one's a little bit stiff there. They're not too bad, like that. They'll be on the outside. It'll be like that. Yeah, I might leave that on like that. Sometimes it slips out. You know, it depends on the material you use. So if you put just a touch of glue in there, it'll stay. Tighten it a little, it'll stay just like that. All right, let's do the other one. Just cut a little piece. There we go. Here's the other one. Slide it in here. Oh, I was going to show you how I just run these along. So these, you know, I just go like this. And it gets them dyed. Just like that. And I have to do the other one. Oh, that's okay. And now I've got it all over my hands. But I got some wipes right here. You got to keep your wipes close. What is that? What's that saying? Keep your friends close and your enemies closer? Well, let's just think that the wipes are our enemies. This is just water. I wanted to moisten it. Oop! Oh no. Oh no. Well, we're going to have some, wow, we're going to have some spots. Some artistic spots on our little wallet thingy here. Oh, I swear, some days. Okay, I think we're cool. I think we're okay. Well, darn, I think they're not even going to show now if I put this big old picture on here. I kind of would like them to show. Well, I'll have to decide. All right, let's get the other tag. This tag looks like it got pretty wet. You know, when you mess up like that, you just got to keep going. Just got to keep going. Don't let it get you down. And everything comes out okay. It's amazing. Put a little spot of, oops, too much. Spot of glue under there. Dab it off with a paper towel. Actually, the wipey. And it ain't going nowhere. You know, I was, my mom left me a bunch of sewing stuff when she passed away. And I found this Safeway price, 36 cents plus tax. It was in the bottom of one of her tuppers, and I don't know what it was for, but Safeway was a grocery store out here years and years ago. And so who knows? I do not know what it was for. And so this one I've already glued. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do this and this little bit on the back, and then we're good to go. Wipe my fingers. Okay. All right. Oh, there's two under here also. All right, well, let's make holes here. Do we want to make holes, or do we want to put some of those little... We'll make holes. Let's do them both same time. Let's get brave. Okay, there we go. Okay, it's this one down here. And right, oops. Oh, I don't have a very steady hand. There we go. That'll work. It looks like I got just enough of these. That one and this one. It's got a little bit of gesso on it. That's okay. Is all in the junk world. All in the junk journal world. It's got a little wet. I'm going to have to put some more glue there. There we go. All right, let's make this one a little smaller, shorter. There. This is just a little piece of scrap that I had on my table, and I took my little stamp. I have a little bitty stamp over here. So just a little bitty, it's a little bitty heart stamp. I just took it and stamped it and put it on there. Thought it kind of went with the Safeway tag. I don't have very many stamps, and I wish I had more, but that's, you do with what you got. Okay, we have a little bit more of this. And let's go ahead and dye this while we're at it. Just run it through like that. You know what else I do like this? I do my string with wax. I take a candle that I made, a soy candle, and I run it through. I run the string, not this string, but another string that I use. Whatever string that I use that's not waxed. And I run it through the wax like that. Okay. We're almost done here for today, but you know, I just thought, I think I'll put this one in the middle there. Oh, it folds over just fine. I was thinking it wouldn't fold over there. Oh, good. And this one then I'll put back here. No, I'm changing my mind. I'm going to put this one in here, and I'll find me a little picture to go in there. Oh no, I've got it a little too high. So you know what that means? That means I have to cut it off. I'm not going to have to fuss around and find another place for it, I hope. So first thing I'm going to try is this. And we're good. We're good to go. All right. Then back here, I'm going to, where's that one? Put this one in here. I've got a little tag in the other room I'm going to put in there. It's about this size. It's about this size of a tag. You know what I used on this tag? I made this tag with coffee dyed, really thin cardstock. It's cardstock, but it's probably, I don't know, 50 pound or less. So I had some Taco Bell napkins, and I thought, wow, that'd make great texture on a card. So I took it, I put it on the card here like you would, you know, you do your napkins, and I did not Mod Podge it because I wanted to have it that suede feeling, and this thing feels like suede. And then I put a little ticket down here, sewed around it, and we're good to go. I thought it turned out so great. I have to do some more of those. Anyway, a little tag like this, would do really cute in here. In fact, you know, I could just cut this down, put a little piece of this on here. And, oh no, when I splashed my water, I splashed my picture. Aww, that's sad. Anyway, we can cut this off. What do they say? Anyway. A little shaky today. Don't know why. I'll put that little guy in there. There, he looks cute. Okay. What was I going to do here? Oh, back here, I thought I could put some writing paper in here also. This isn't writing paper. This is on cardstock also. But it looks like writing paper, right? Right? Okay, I'll put it in there. These guys in here. That. I'll find something to put here, something cute. You know, I have this wording from a book. It's kind of sad, but it's about a guy who was so in love with this lady, and she just wouldn't, you know, wouldn't even acknowledge she was alive, so he kind of gave up on her. So it says, Allie's presence hurt him. He avoided her as much as possible. The little kindness that he had shown and his feelings of pride in her beauty and her charm soon vanished. Kind of sad. I don't know if I should put it in there or not. But we can go ahead and do these tags. All right. So they're all going to have the same kind of stuff here in them. I don't know if that's good or not. I'll have to think about it. In the meantime, we will make room for them in here. They go in here. Oop. Come on. There we go. Put them in there like that. Or we could put them back this way. This way. Maybe that way. Okay, where'd you go? Here to go. A little piece. Got a little birdie here. Could put it somewhere. I like little birds. I've got some flowers cut out. I've got some vines. I've got butterflies and stuff. All right. There you go. How does it look? It's this way. I kind of like it that way. I'm going to put them that way. Okay. So there we go. Now, but the thing you have to remember is that when you put these in here, you put your little tags in here, when you, oops, I have an extra open spot there I'm going to have to fix. And I think I am going to put some fabric. Anyway, when you open, okay, so here we have it. Here we have it like this. Whoop. When you, I don't know what I'm going to do there. I might change that and just have it on a few. But when you, might change this and just have a few. Okay, so you open like this. And you got your little tags here and your little belly bands. And we'll have something here. Maybe something like that with a picture inside. We could do that. And then you open here. And then you have a picture inside here or decorative paper or whatever you're going to put in. And then if you close this back down and you open your wallet, your little tags are in both sides. And you can put other stuff in here too, you know, because it's like a giant wallet pocket. It is so cool. I'm glad I discovered it. I don't know if anybody else has come up with this, but I think this is pretty neat. And when I'm all finished with it, I'll do another video because I don't want to keep it too long. And I'll show you what I decided on these little tabbies and the front picture here. If I'm going to put this with a picture in it, I might do that. And the rest of these tags and things. So, because, look, I got water on my picture. So, I mean, it would fit in there and everything, but it's not good now. So, probably good for collage, and that's about it. All right, guys. So, I hope you join me next time, and hope you have a great day. And weekend's coming up pretty soon, so God bless, take care, and see you next time.